Hello, I am Charles Knowles, and I'll be talking about a less popular mystery and conspiracy of Urkhammer, Iowa. And with that, let's start. In 2015, the creator of the book and website Strange State, Colin Hudson, got a call from his mother about an email about a town in Iowa called Urkhammer that vanished, taking the people and town with it. Here's a quote from the Strange State website. So, my mom was getting out her inbox, a Herculean task no doubt, and kept finding interesting little emails with links to articles or strange phenomenon or snippets of dialogue or nascent story ideas that she would pass on to me in hopes they would manifest into something like a good Strange State post. One of the caught my eye was about a disappearing town. I was intrigued, but as I began reading it, I got the sense that I was reading fiction, but it was really good fiction. She thought perhaps I had written it, but it's not mine. She had no clue where it came from or who wrote it. Who knows, maybe she wrote it and forgot all about it. I'm gonna share it with you because there are rough spots. It's got an eerie Lovecraftian style and a cool premise. During the 1920s and 30s, when going through the town, most people paid no mind to the Urkhammerans or the local people, but some, during the time in the town, saw that most of the people there were pale and mute, only talking to people if they were at the gas station or buying something from the store. Then, in 1928, aerial photos of the area showed that Urkhammer, where it should have been, were only just farms filled with grain, where houses, roads, and businesses should be. Then a week after the images were given to the public, a man got gas from Urkhammer. Then as he drove away, saw that his gas tank was still the same, then turned around to get his money back. But then he saw as the town that was previously 2 miles away got farther away. Then his car went out of gas and he tried walking his way over to town, but still came farther away. The man, not tired, stopped as a motorist stopped and helped the man. He gave him some gas, and when the man got home, he checked himself into a sanitarium. When Davenport Clarence Sun Telegraph newspaper found out about the two stories, they posted it in their newspaper, with the story ending with a question: is Urkhammer a real place? It didn't go as far as they wanted it to because of the Great Depression starting, but some responded in protest to the question. Fatima Morgan, a schoolteacher in Urkhammer, protested, but her letter never made it to the newspaper due to the Great Depression craziness. During 1930 and 31, nothing eventful happened until 1932 when the Dust Bowl hit, and a group of refugees from California happened to stay outside of Urkhammer, but did not enter until they needed food due to rumors that Lilies and Oakleys were thieves, so Urkhammer residents were too trusting of outsiders. But when the refugees went to take a step on a stair outside the store, they watched as their foot went right through like it was smoke. Then the man ran back to the camp only to be called high and drunk, and spending all their money on said items to get high and drunk. But when he showed they still had the money with them, the group, believing him a little bit more, went to the store and all had the same thing happen to them. So they left, and the story of the store made out of smoke made it to the state. They had the state police go check out what was going on, and the state police, when they got to the local station, found out that it was also too made out of smoke. When one man tried knocking on the door, but watched as his hand went right through. And with a lot of people leaving from the Dust Bowl, noticed that a lack of children and more vegetation take over the town until May 7th, 1932, when Phineas Bump, during the early hours of the day, found that Urkhammer was nothing but fields and fences that looked like they've been rotting for a long time, and with only a cast iron tub left for livestock to drink out of, looking like no humans have ever set foot there at all.